Does it really matter the kind of friends you have? Good question. Now, do you know that your friends have influenced the kind of decisions you have made in your life, whether good or bad? How can you tell the friendship you have is a good one? In this video, we look at characteristics of authentic relationships. Hello to you, my wonderful viewer, and welcome to my channel. My name is Judyowiti. I am so glad that you're watching. Thank you so much, because without you, there would be no channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. From the day we are born, we live in the context of relationships. In fact, we were made for relationships. Whether it's relationships with our parents, with our siblings, with our friends, with our neighbors, with our teachers, schoolmates, colleagues. All these are relationships. Now, when these relationships are healthy, we thrive. But when these relationships are not healthy, then the effects can be devastating. Today we are focusing on relationships in the context of friendships. Now, friendships are really important because they have a great influence in our lives. In fact, we often base our decisions on the advice that we get from our friends. And it is said that we are the sum total of the 5 people that we hang out with. So, for example, if you hang out with 5 swimmers, chances are you will become a swimmer. If you hang out with 5 people who take drugs, chances are that you'll become the 6th. How does this happen? It's because you're spending time with them. You're sharing ideas. Their values and their priorities become yours. And so, if this is true, that you become more like the people that you associate yourself with, then it's critical that you choose your friends wisely. God wants us to have successful relationships. He wants us to win at relationships because, when you have successful relationships, they help us achieve our purpose on earth. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise, and you'll become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." Now let us look at the characteristics of a good friendship. Number 1, it is grounded in virtue. Participants share a set of values and principles that are based on God's law. For example, like kindness and love and forgiveness and generosity and supporting each other. If what brings you together is gossip or smoking weed or engaging in immoral behavior or stealing, then that friendship is not a good one. Number 2, in a good relationship, friends make each other better. They sharpen each other. Proverbs 27:17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend." They challenge you to be better. They encourage you. They lift you up. They cheer you on. They listen to you. They pray for you. There are some friends, when they come around, they are complaining, they are bitter, they are angry. As in, by the time they leave, you feel worse than how you were when they came. Imagine wood and iron. If these two are in constant contact, one of them will be damaged and the other one will be dull. But if iron and iron are in constant contact, then they sharpen each other. The other one is mutual respect. And respect means that you value the other person, that you have regard for who they are, you have regard for their feelings and their boundaries. A true friend is not envious of your elevation. You will find out who your true friends are when God starts to take you to another level. You'll find that in this friendship, hali ya anga inaanza kubadilika. You find that they're jealous, they stop talking to you. A true friend should be happy for you and should be able to support you even in that elevation. I'm reminded of David and Jonathan in the Bible. They were best friends. And Jonathan was supposed to be the next in line, because Saul, his father, was king. But then Jonathan acknowledges David as the king that has been chosen by God. May God deliver you from friends who cannot handle your elevation. The fifth one is reciprocity. There is a give and take, and both parties benefit. One-sided personal relationships don't last. Have you ever been in a friendship where it is always about the other person, and what they can get from you? They don't call, you're the one who's always calling. And when they call you, it's because they want something. And the day you stop giving them what they want, they disconnect. A relationship like that, where one person is always giving and giving and the other person is always taking and taking, it becomes very easy for it to disintegrate. It doesn't last. And the last one, vulnerability and honesty. Now, a friendship needs to be a place that is safe, a safe place where you can go and pour your heart out and you'll be supported and you'll be heard. Because honesty builds trust and strengthens the relationship. Imagine being in a friendship where you go and pour your heart out to this person, and then they cannot wait for you to leave the room. As soon as you leave, they're on their phone with the other friend and they're like, hey, I have a story for you. Did you know? And they go telling your business to the whole world. And that breaks the trust of the friendship. In a good relationship, there should be that vulnerability. There should be that honesty, because that's what strengthens the relationship. Now, that's all for today. Now, comment below if you're thinking, I need to evaluate a certain friendship. Now, next week, I'm going to look at characteristics of unhealthy friendships, and you want to stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.